Welcome to Sakhi Soul Stories, where we bring to life timeless tales of divinity, devotion, and strength. Today we share a most sacred story of Mahaganapathi, the great remover of obstacles, the eternal guide of wisdom and compassion. Listen with your heart, and let this story carry you into his divine presence. Long ago, in a lush green valley where the sound of flowing rivers echoed like mantras, the villagers lived in harmony with nature. But once, a strange darkness began to creep into their lives. Crops failed, rains ceased, and children fell sick. Fear spread like wildfire, and people prayed to every deity they knew, yet silence remained. One night, the village priest dreamt of a radiant being with the face of an elephant and the body resplendent with jewels. His trunk swayed like a river of wisdom, and in his multiple arms he held the noose, the goad, a lotus, and a bowl of sweet nectar. The being spoke in a thunder-soft voice. "Call upon me as Mahaganapathi. With devotion and unity, I shall clear the obstacles that bind you." Awakening from his dream, the priest gathered the villagers. Together they built a simple shrine beneath a vast banyan tree, shaping an idol of clay with love and trembling hands. They placed before him flowers, blades of sacred grass, and a single coconut. The moment the mantras of Mahaganapathi filled the air, the valley seemed to breathe again. The rains returned, children laughed in the streets, and the sick rose from their beds with newfound strength. The people realized that it was not just the form of the deity, but their faith, unity, and surrender that invited his blessings. As time passed, stories spread of Mahaganapathi's presence. Mothers whispered that in the lullabies they sang, they felt his gentle trunk resting on their shoulders. Travelers claimed that when lost in forests, they heard the soft ringing of his anklets, leading them safely home. He was also the teacher of wisdom. Once, a young boy asked the priest, "Why does Mahaganapathi carry so many things?" "What do they mean?" The priest smiled and said, "The noose draws us closer to the truth. The goad removes our laziness. The lotus reminds us of purity even in mud. The sweet nectar shows us the bliss of devotion. And his great belly? It holds the universe within, teaching us acceptance of all." Years later, when the valley flourished, the people never forgot the day Mahaganapathi entered their lives. Every year, during the sacred months, they shaped his idol anew, chanting his names with drums and conches. They knew he was not just in the clay image, but in their breath, their work, their kindness to one another. And so, Mahaganapathi became the soul of the valley. The villagers said, "He is not far away." Whenever we bow our heads with pure hearts, he stands right beside us, guiding us, laughing with us, removing the stones from our paths. Even today, pilgrims who visit that valley feel a strange peace descend upon them. They say the air itself carries the chant, "O Mahaganapathaye Namaha," as if the trees, rivers, and winds themselves remember the promise of the great remover of obstacles. Thus, Mahaganapathi became the soul of the valley, blessing those who called upon him with faith and unity. His presence reminds us that no obstacle is too great when we surrender with devotion. He is always with us, in our prayers, in our journeys, and in the quiet corners of our hearts. Thank you for listening to this sacred story on Sakhi Soul Stories. May the blessings of Mahaganapathi guide your path, remove your burdens, and fill your life with peace and abundance. Om Mahaganapathaye Namaha.